So I'm over here in Alcudia Beach Resort and we're just going to walk here into the port. It is approaching 25 degrees Celsius. We are rolling into May and it's starting to feel a lot like summer. Now the sunbeds are back out on the beach. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look and see how much they are. So it looks like they've got the stickers out on the umbrellas down at Alcudia Beach. So for 2 sunbeds and 1 umbrella we're looking at €13. For 1 umbrella and 1 sunbed, it's €6.50. Now that is a lot cheaper than Porto Poyensa. So if you are renting, you can rent for the day, and that's from 10 AM until 6 PM. So this is really interesting, and I didn't know this before, but apparently you can rent your sunbeds online and just bring your booking down to the beach. Now you have to rent for a minimum of 4 days. You can also extend that booking as well for another minimum of 4 days. It has to be paid for in advance. And I'll put the website address onto the screen as well. So I'm guessing with the high demand for sunbeds this summer, with the islands, that's going to be very, very busy. If this is something that you want to do and then sunbed and an umbrella is important to you, then I do recommend booking in advance and booking before you do come down to Alcudia Beach. Now you can see where I am. I'm right outside the Sun Wing Hotel. Now, while this beach does look vast and empty, I can assure you this is actually really rather busy down here for this time of year. Now, as I said, we are rolling on into May. We've got lots of visitors over here to Alcudia already. But let's head on in the direction of the port. So in preparation for summer, you can see that the sand here has just been absolutely beautifully groomed. Also to get all the final bits of rubbish off the beach as well from over the winter. Now I'm just on the little pier here right in front of the Sun Wing Hotel. And I just want to show you how absolutely gorgeous it is down here today. Now it's a real treat for all the visitors that are out here at the moment to be able to enjoy the beach and also to be able to go into the water. By the looks on everyone's faces, the water does seem to be a little bit cold. I do believe it's still under 20 degrees, but of course if you're coming out in July and August, it's going to warm up nicely by then. But check out how beautiful the water is looking this morning. Okay, so let's head off this pier here and go and walk on down into Alcudia Port. Now, as we come down to the far end of Alcudia Beach, just before we enter Alcudia Port area, which you can just see here, you can see it's a lot busier actually than it is further on up the beach. Of course, most of these hotels are going to be open now. We've got the Viva Golf, we've got Globales, that's the Condes de Alcudia. Very, very beautiful hotels. But we're going to continue now down towards the port. But you can perfectly understand why there's so many families out here getting an early season break and maybe avoiding paying those crazy high prices that we're seeing for holidays over here in Mallorca for this summer. So you can see down here the scenes are very different from what we had a look at over the winter months. Still the restaurants have now opened up. We've got Muddies, I think we've got, is it Sagavina, I think the beach club there, and we've got all these wonderful restaurants right along the beachfront, and all of them are packed full of visitors. We're going to head on into the port and just have a look along the front. You can see the little kids arcade is open, and we have a few new restaurants as well. This used to actually be a shoe shop here. It's now the Cana Marte restaurant. So let's have a quick look up at Carrer del Mariners, which is a street as well that's full of restaurants and eateries down here. See, Oceano is open. We've got Ramon's bar as well open too. Oh, I've just seen a bargain to be had here in Alcudia Port. The beer and the burger is just €8.50, and that is going to be over at Ramon's bar. I've seen the price of burgers actually averaging around €15 so far this summer, which is quite interesting. So when I see a bargain, I'm going to point it out. Now, I'm outside the Irish Tavern here. That's back open again for the season. Got a little Juroski supermarket. But as you can see now, look, all the restaurants are open. It's quite buzzing down here actually this lunchtime. So I can see some very nice tapas that are being served over here. But before we hit the Paseo Maritimo down here in Alcudia, I'm just taking a left here off Mariners. Now, we've got a very, very big wine shop here, loads of choice, as we can see. But I can also see many more restaurants have actually opened up down here. I can't remember seeing them last summer actually, so whether they are new or not, I do not know. Some of them do have menu del dias as well. Let's have a quick walk through. Oh, this looks very nice actually. They've really kind of done this whole area up a little bit. Got lots more restaurants as well down this side street to my left, which runs parallel to Calle Mariners. Just have a little peek up here too. So this is Carrer dels Pins. Just passing Como en Casa, comida casera hecha con amor. That means the food is made with love. Absolutely love it. They've got an interesting brunch as well, which you can come and check out. We do have some very nice restaurants up here. So you're going to be spoilt for choice down here in Alcudia Port. Passing an Italian restaurant too. We're going to head on back down to the Paseo Maritimo. Now, there's loads of restaurants down here. There's everything from Chinese, Indian, Italian, and of course absolutely tons of Spanish food. You're not going to starve down here. There are plenty of choices, there are plenty of options, plenty of new places too to try out. If you are a regular down here as well, then at least you've got some good new restaurants to try out too. We've also got a nice little selection of shops down here too. Got some clothes shops and some just general beach shops. We can see the restaurants have opened up down this side of the port too. Now, you may well remember from my winter update down here in Alcudia Port that we saw a lot of scaffolding up on this building here, and the Negre restaurant had closed down. Doesn't look like very much has been done to it. Everything's still being propped up as well. It looks quite dangerous actually. This restaurant has not been able to open, neither has the shop next door either. But it is business as usual, much further down beyond this building, right towards the end of the port. I'm also delighted to report as well that the Alcudia sign is back. You may remember over the winter that they removed some of the letters, refurbished them. They've got it back in place here. So just coming up to the footbridge here just to get some final views of Alcudia Port. Looking absolutely stunning this afternoon. So So that's just a very quick look at Alcudia Port today. Now, I have been asked by some subscribers to come and have a quick look around. It's just to give you an idea of what it's like at the moment, but I do have some really good guides planned and they're in the making to help you prepare for your holiday before you come over to either Alcudia Port or Alcudia Beach Resort this summer. On that note, may I ask you as well to consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. I've got plenty more guides coming out, not just from up here as well in Alcudia, but from all over Mallorca too, as well as some news topics as well and some travel tips too to help you prepare for your holiday over here on the island. Okay everyone, if you want to see more videos about this area of the island, then please click on this video appearing here. You can also find me on my Facebook group and also on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. Don't forget there's more information and activities to book on my website on majorcaunderthesun.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.